Pusha T is an American rapper. He rose to prominence as one half of the Virginia-based hip-hop duo Clipse, which he formed with his older brother No Malice. Born May 13, 1977, age 46 years, the Bronx, New York, United States. Full name: Terrence Thornton. Spouse: Virginia Williams, M. 2018.
Siblings: No Malice.
Pusha T net worth $14 million. Early life: Pusha T was born Terrence LeVar Thornton on May 13, 1977, in the Bronx borough of New York City, though the family soon relocated to Virginia Beach, Virginia, where he and his brother, Gene Thornton, grew up. As teenagers, the brothers both sold drugs, with Gene eventually being kicked out of their parents' house after they discovered what he was doing. In 1992, alongside his brother, the two began to pursue a career in hip-hop, forming a group known as Clipse. His older brother Gene was known for most of the group's duration as Malice. The two were originally known as Terror and Malicious, respectively, and in 2012 Gene changed his stage name to No Malice, following a conversion to Christianity. Career: 1993 to 2010. Clipse. Shortly after forming Clipse, the brothers were introduced to record producer and fellow Virginian Pharrell Williams of the Neptunes, who helped them secure a recording contract with Elektra Records in 1997. Terrence initially took the stage name Terror. After being signed to Elektra, they began working on their debut album, Exclusive Audio Footage. After recording the entire album, they released one single, Yeah the Funeral, which was commercially unsuccessful and eventually led to the release of the album being cancelled and Clipse being dropped from the label shortly after. After being dropped, Terror changed his name to Pusha T, and despite not being signed to a major label, he made numerous appearances on other artists' songs, appearing on Khalees' 1999 single Good Stuff and Nivea's 2001 single A Runaway, I Wanna Be With You, G respectively, thanks to his relationship with the Neptunes, who produced both songs. In early 2001, Pharrell Williams signed the duo to Arista Records through his recently established Star Trak imprint. Clipse began working on their major label debut, executively produced by the Neptunes. Their debut single, Grindin', was released on May 14, 2002, and became a summer top 40 hit, reaching number 30 on the Billboard Hot 100 on July 30, 2002. Similar success followed with their second single, When the Last Time, which peaked at number 19. Fueled by two successful singles, Clipse released their commercial debut album Lord Willin' on August 20, 2002, debuting at number 1 on Billboard's top R&B/hip hop album chart and number 4 on the Billboard 200, eventually being certified gold by the Recording Industry Association of America, RIA, on October 1, 2002. In late 2003, Clipse began recording material for their second album, Hell Hath No Fury. However, further work on the album ground to a halt in 2004, when Arista Records' urban artists were absorbed into its sister label Jive Records as part of a larger merger between Sony Music Entertainment and BMG. Due to contractual requirements, Clipse was forced to stay on Jive, while Star Trak and the rest of its roster moved to their new home at Interscope Records. While Clipse resumed work on the album, and eventually finished recording it, the duo became increasingly frustrated with Jive, as the label was notorious for overlooking various hip-hop/R&B artists in favor of more pop-oriented acts on its roster. The label's musical strategy expansion caused numerous delays in the release of Hell Hath No Fury. As delays continued, the group asked for a formal release from its contract. When Jive refused to grant this request, the duo sued the label. In response to this, in 2004, the brothers launched their own record label imprint, Re-Up Records, and formed the hip-hop group Re-Up Gang, along with fellow rappers Obliva and Sandman. On May 9, 2006, Clipse finally reached an agreement with Jive to release the album through both Re-Up and Jive. Hell Hath No Fury was finally released on November 28, 2006. Once again produced by the Neptunes, it debuted at number 14 on the Billboard 200 with over 80,000 copies sold in the first week. While the album received a great deal of critical acclaim, its sales were less successful than Lord Willin'. It spawned two moderately successful singles, Je Mr. Me Too Je with Pharrell Williams and A Womp Womp, What It Do with Slim Thug. Clipse's frustrations with Jive were a constant theme of the album, with Pusha T saying, I'm sorry to the fans, but them crackers weren't playing fair at Jive on the track Mr. Me Too. The hip-hop magazine XXL gave the album a XXL's rating, marking it as a 5-star album. At the time, only 5 albums had previously received that honor. In a May 19, 2007, interview with iWeekly, Clipse revealed that they had been officially released from any contractual obligations with Jive. After this, the duo began discussions with several record labels, eventually signing with Columbia Records on October 26, 2007. The follow-up to Hell Hath No Fury, titled Till the Casket Drops, was released on December 8, 2009, via Columbia Records. In a departure from the group's previous works, which only featured production from the Neptunes, the album features production from Sean Iddish Combs' production team The Hitmen, and DJ Khalil among others. The album peaked at No. 41 on the Billboard 200. Personal life. On June 11, 2020, Pusha T and his wife Virginia Williams welcomed their first child, Nigel Bricks Thornton. The child's name attracted reactions online for Bricks being an apparent slang term for cocaine, something which Pusha T raps about often. In November 2021, Pusha T's mother died, as did his father 4 months later.